So one more bra papa. One more bra papa. And the papa be anywhere with me. So good life is very, very important. You need equipment. Me last and me phone actually Adebia or World Bank for Asandiaba. So Ghana is one of the poverty. Poverty education background. It means we are not well equipped. We have nothing. And to sika bebrebe ampanimfo betena so omuchedie and to say sika intim panimfo yi and woman to be fa bi enkra equipments education equipments and fa mankwala no nhia ye bebie suku a na ya trotro shit me wo school Ghana na ya trotro shit na ye de akuta enkwala no na ye de akuta enkwala no mo parents na mkope books so ato why Wabra government na betumi a printing the curriculum. Aye binum business. Omu printable no matter atua. By your free education with no equipment, with nothing. And kwada na bekwa kwatena ho de omu sa hye omu ha mu no ma sori abeda. And do you see how evil things are setting the country back? And to Solomon, na evil life na wawura no na setting back. Ebe kuno ebe sena brabo papa we sha sia Solomon no oni nyame kasa, but because of evil life God turned his back to him. Onyame da na chima. Afena Solomon become useless. Our leaders shouldn't be useless, but rather should be useful to the nation. Obiaba say oja legacy. Say the obatan biaba say oja legacy. Emma nema. The same thing. Our leaders must think of the legacy they are going to leave for their children. Your mama oja legacy of bridge $250 million. Anyhow. Bridge we me your ba kura metimi aye amana ye ya moka $50,000 kura enso so ye wie no ya ye legacy a wo maja to ho no to ba wo behunu akwala ni nyini no ba wo behunu se ni ye to we dia na chese Ghana mu so ahu enti adofo nom na yan titi ya mani ye se de be ya akwala no wade a omo equipment a omo de ye research they won't go to the bar and drink alcohol. Omo konko no monsa akwana bia ya mpanimfo kura say ya tira computer no na say ya research sa no a me kura me amedi abrewa kura me kura common ne me I don't feel hungry because me ya research enti many abre me person me get to the bottom and in this case no me need time. I love to search more of health. Enipa ho oden eno pa na metaye enti se me hu baby na me hu nkosi awie ya me ntimi nyai. I want to do it until I get to the bottom. Ye here rich country, ye here peace country, ye here faithful country. Ekwa ba na ye be fa so a ye betimi aye. Ye betimi agina ade amaye man. Basa. Boni obi ne yire kurate wotimi edi ne ko ba bi ne wakoku no. Ne yiro no de na ko no wakoku no no de akoye bibi. Obi timi fa ne ba koku no no de akoye bibi. Obi sa na wose ha ofirifie ye hu no. Boni asoaba e wo Ghana. Boni na company mfo ahia ne ye meeting a nanka obi so betutu obekum obi ye frɛ obi free ne fie ba me yetutu okono wa ho bone na tiasie se Ecclesiastes chapter 12 was se bone bia nipa obedie bia no onyankopon be yi so ahan the evil men do no go after them enti boni bia obedi no edi wachi said ya Ken ku ni nua no na Onyankopon frɛ no be say Ken wo nua no wo he wo ni boni e wadi nti afa me ada me nua me na me hwɛ no enya wo na wo hwɛ no boni ni nti ame identify say wo betimi aye na Onyankopon ka kire ne say boni na wadie no wachi no kwan ehwehwɛ boni wodi boni a na di wachi. We must listen and listen good. Be an eye-open man. Say as we continue from the 8, we'll say, open your mouth for the speechless in the cause of all who are appointed to death. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the case of the poor and needy. We need to plead for others. We need to think for others. We need to do the right thing. We need to do the right thing. So if you are doing right thing in your family, it affects your marriage. It affects everything of you. Good life is the one who have a good thought. Good life is the one who have a good thought. The fear of God is the beginning of life. If you don't have the fear of God, you can never lead a good life. And so, brothers and sisters, we got to be careful of our life. We got to be careful the way we do things. We got to be careful the way we understand God. We all go to church. Christians are very hypocrites. But we have to be very careful. Boni ekosu nyina. Obafa nchana Kristo ni bi shemu. So you have to be very careful. Yehwe ya brabo ye ni yehwe ya dade yehwe ya bre ye wate na mre ni woda emfa manipa na de obegu no eno na obetwa ade pabia frinipa adwenem ade papa bia efrinipa adwenem fi so Onyankopon so wa boy ese ne nsa so he create us as his own image, as his own image. And so God always wants to see a good things from us. As I come here, let's read Job 17:11. He said, my days are past, my purposes are broken off. Even the thought of my heart, they change the night into day. The light is near, they say, in the face of darkness. My days are past. A time is coming for you to be finished, to be accomplished. I want you to understand what Job said. He said, my days are past. My purposes are broken off. Even the thought of my heart, that they change the night into day. The light is near, they say, in the face of darkness. If I wait for the grave as my house, if I make my bed in the darkness, if I say to corruption, you are my father, and to the worm, you are my mother and my sister, where then is my hope? And if you are on this earth here and you keep on thinking, doing evil things, this is what Job tells you. Your days will pass. You will be in darkness one day. What legacy are you living? Are you living a good legacy? Do you want your name to be counted? in the eternity? Do you want your children to remember your good deeds? Do you want your family to remember what you have left? That is why you run for your life. You run for your life. Run away for your life. Run for your life. Don't stay there. All those who are chasing evil things must put stop to. It's old attitude, it's old behavior, evil-minded is old behavior. Wicked behavior is old behavior. We are in modern world. We are in technology world, not evil world. We should change our countenance from evil things. You can change tomorrow, but yesterday is gone. Do something for your life. Bring your life to pass. I urge everybody, and I'm not going to stop saying this, to every marriage person, never ever allow your marriage to be broken. I always bring this message in between my messages. Never allow your marriage to be broken. Sustain the marriage. How can may? It doesn't matter what is happening. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what took place. It doesn't matter the misunderstanding. It doesn't matter the exchange of words. It doesn't matter whatever transpired. Bring your marriage to an end, and you will receive a reward from the Lord. Bring the marriage to the end. Don't break down your marriage. The moment you destroy the family, you destroy the leadership. When family break down, it affects the nation. Mothers, stand on your feet. Every woman must be a good speaker for the nation and also to the children. As Solomon mother stood up, Proverbs 31, and began to speak to the son. Though the man was a king, but he's still his son. It doesn't matter how old you are. Listen. Listen to your mother. He says, son of my womb, son of my vow, I speak to you. This behavior is not good for kings. It's not good to behave anyhow. Those of you who live with your parents and you move instantly to join your friends, you bring disaster to your life. How many children move from home and become successful? Out of 100%, we have only 1% which become successful. The rest of them are messing up in life. Why don't you stay home? Stay home. Even if you finish university, stay home and begin to structure your life. When you have your good job and by God's grace, you have a husband or a wife to marry, and then the day of your marriage, you depart from home. You go and set your family also somewhere. So it means you don't push yourself to go and live with friends, and then later you think you are making a good life. At the end of the day, life becomes sour. Why do you put yourself in a big mess? Take your time to grow. Take your time to worship God. Take your time to love God. Everything you are doing, take your time. With fear of God, it shall be well with you. Job says, the verse 15, he said, where then is my hope? If I mess all